Here's your general tarot reading for the day. All right, so the first card we have is the King of Swords. Pardon me. The King of Swords represents that air energy. So we have someone who is very wise, a strategist, capable of great vision. He returns everything to rationality. His lucid and magnetic mind is that of a great observer. So he is specifically an innovative person for solutions. So someone who maybe is more of a lateral thinker. Not only does he have a great rational mind, but he also possesses creative and imaginative skills. Like any king, he is someone who puts his great experience to use. Someone who has studied and worked hard to be who he is today. He does not forget to take his emotions into consideration, but he does not get too involved. He goes straight to the heart of the situation with clear sight. So if you meet him, you must act on what is right, what is most rational in this moment, and let him be your guide. Okay, so this is showing us that we need to be more wise and intellectual in this particular decision. Which makes sense when you see the next card is the Seven of Cups, because this one is almost a dreamlike state about decisions, an overwhelm almost. So traditionally, this card is interpreted as being tied to the world of illusions, but it can also be tied to the dreaming. It's a dreamlike card. When you look at these cups, you have to ask yourself, which one would you choose? Okay. So you're being faced with choices, but not all that glitters is gold. So you have to observe well. And that's where the King of Swords energy is going to come in. You have to be discerning. You're going to have to use your intellect. Okay. So you're going to have to see beyond just appearances at this time. Think about your dreams and the power of your dreams, not only the ones while you're sleeping, but the dreams you've had over lifetime. Keep your eyes open and keep that vision of your life and how you want it to be in the future. Be free to dream and imagine possibilities of what your life has to offer at this time. And again, use that discernment because it's really important for you at this time because you are the king. You're in control of that. Okay, in the outcome, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so we have air energy moving into emotional water energy, and then boom, we are in fire energy. So there's a lot of passion here. The Nine of Wands card has to do with loneliness and resilience. So maybe a decision you have to make could lead you to more solitude. You could be someone who has to walk away from something and then is left feeling lonely. But in this loneliness, you're going to learn resilience. And that's really important because it's very similar to the Hermit card. And the number 9 of the major arcana. The Nine of Wands tells of the loneliness one experiences when during a battle, one needs refuge, a time to recharge and to be safe. Sometimes being safe means being alone. It is not always possible to share your safe space. Here you meet someone who needs to heal a wound, to fix something that is broken before reaching the final goal. So we've talked about life goals here, and you're being discerning. So you need some time to be reflective of how you're going to achieve those dreams. And I think it's something you have to do by yourself. The road to this has been long, the path impervious. You can take a moment to pause and sit with your fragility if you encounter this card. Perhaps it is your vulnerability that you need to take care of now. So maybe you just need a little time, a little break. Okay, it's not saying forever, but you need some time to reflect. Because the Five of Cups is showing up. And this card shows up when you're feeling very sad about something you have lost or that you've been thinking about that you no longer have. And remember, you have all these decisions here of new cups, but the universe has 2 cups for you here that you don't see yet. Okay, remember, we have our discernment that's going to come in. And you're very smart. This is not going to be hard once you find that solitude time to really think about what this means. And you'll be ready to say goodbye to this with no problem. Okay, you just need that reflection time, and it's going to really help when you realize what plans you have for your life and your future, the bigger picture.